Coach Strickland, how the heck are you?
I'm outstanding.
Yeah. I was think every time I see you, I think back. I think my first experiences with you must have been like '96 at Granby camp. Seems like it was like a year or two ago, but
Sharon Sweat.
Sharon
Sweat, Granby School.
Here we are, Tulsa Nationals, Team Predators out here. How many guys you bring out?
Brought 9.
How do you decide like what kids are going to come out and do tournaments like this?
Actually, they kind of decide. You know, we opened it up because we just want them to have the experience to be on a big stage. It's a great thing for us. We come out. Coach Smith lets us work out at Okie State. We come out on Wednesday. Yeah. So they meet the team. John is great. Grassroots, takes pictures. You know, eyes are big, legends. They're in that room. And, yeah, then we go to the National Hall of Fame. Try to teach them all about the history. And, you know, and then we take them to buy the socks and the T-shirt. They think they're cowboys, and they come out and they get to be on a big stage. So
that's such a cool experience. Like they got to watch the team work out.
They did, yeah, they did actually. John is great.
Get out of that.
Oh my gosh, they say, man, look at the big boys. They see how the coaches interact. They see this their body language and their attitudes, and you know you can see the seriousness of it. But then they talk to them, and they're like, man, these guys are regular. You know, so I get a lot out of it actually.
That's
a ton.
Cool. How about out of the, you know, I think a lot of kids, maybe this is an eye-opener tournament for
them.
Yeah,
this is one of the big daddies. I mean, all the way from Virginia, you know, it's a big deal, but, you know, to put them on big stages and actually try to do it in the right way to where it's just about experience and they're learning all about themselves, and the parents travel and everything is an education, and these guys are really lucky to have the opportunities in youth wrestling that they have, but also to travel the country and hopefully fall in love with wrestling. We were talking about the intrinsic value. This is fun for them. They do a great job. They're going to put the show on later and high level, yeah.
Yeah. What do you notice? Like, what are some trends, new techniques, ideas that are happening at this level now?
I think a lot just with youth wrestling. Hey, Hardell Moore. People love Hardell, baby. Yeah. I think when the numbers came out from USA Wrestling that 70% of youth wrestlers quit the sport by the age of 13, I thought that was alarming. So we try to really help them to fall in love with it, you know, have the right habits and not overcut weight and work on the attitudes. And our whole thing is to try to get them to college because I see wrestling as a vehicle to life success. At the same time, it can be incredibly fun. I mean, there's this, you know, big stage and big opportunity, but just this experience these kids have, I mean, it is fun, I think.
So what do you, in terms of like keeping a kid, retaining a kid in wrestling, is it like big picture stuff, or do you think you got to look at the individual, coach them a little bit different, talk to them different?
I think we get it. We got 9 coaches. We try to have this individual, specialized attention, really. So they're doing private training, but they're also learning all the, you know, the ins and outs. Our whole thing is let's get them to college, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't pay rent with trophies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Turning your gold medal, but happy families. I think high school sports is a great way to live. These guys are happy. They're close with their families. They go to college. So, yeah, you want them to love it, no doubt.
So
friendships, relationships, you know, teammates, being a good person, all that stuff, and it's not just about yourself, you know.
Tell me, how many kids are in the Predator Club?
Each session we cut at 70, so
cut it off.
We cut it at 70, yeah. And we have guys that have been with us for 10, 12 years, and we're year-round, and we got the babies too, all the way up through, and the college guys come back, and we're right there in Richmond, centrally, so they come from all 4 regions, and it's a really special place. You know, we love wrestling. I think we have a great culture. And again, we just want them to get to college, but they're all close. We work on their grade, you know, the whole thing, the whole high school sport experience.
That's cool. I think, you know, the most successful clubs, they do, the kids move on and then they come back.
They come back
to the club.
Come back for Christmas.
For these kids.
Oh, man, it's amazing. I mean, we're actually fortunate. Right now, our club, we have 19 guys wrestling in college. 19. Right. I'm just love that, you know. And they do come back. And the ages blend, so they know each other or they get to know each other. But I love the fact that our guys do want to come back. They do, especially. It's a special, you know, culture, and they know we're proud of them, and they're role models, and yeah.
So you're certainly a man of wrestling. What's something new you've learned in the last year, whether it be a technique or an idea or a coaching strategy?
Well, I think the sport is definitely totally always evolving. You know, I think what's going on in top is just phenomenal. I mean, the top work in this country is just really phenomenal. You know, but I like how the rule changes, you know, have created more action in wrestling. All the edge wrestling is just tremendous. You know, I think the eliminating the stall and the way they're pushing the pace, but yeah, it's constantly evolving. You know, and I'm trying to keep up with it, but the kids are great at keeping up with it. You know. Yeah. Well, big thing is I try with my coaches. I try to keep these guys that are coming right out of college back. They come back, cycle through the room, and those guys are just a wealth of knowledge. You know, it's really amazing. One day a week, I'll go over to Old Dominion and work with Coach Martin. You know, he was my high school coach, so I do the college one day a week. I think it keeps things pretty modern.
That's cool.
You know,
that's cool. Any thoughts on an Olympic team coming up?
Oh, go USA, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Come on. Awesome. America.
Coach Strickland, I appreciate you, man. Anything else you want to share?
Hey, I just say all love to wrestling. You know, I think it's a great life that we live. We're lucky to have it. Keeps you humble and keeps your family based. And, hey, go USA, yeah.